to the Format with your boy Matt Jackson, aka Joffrey Killer, baby. Thought I had this lined up good for the backdrop, but got a little dark on this spot, but I think we'll be fine. I don't really care. Anyway, so this is the Format Podcast. Oh, that ain't working. Oh, that's not working. Or maybe it does work. Wow, okay. So maybe the brighter, the worse. It's really bad on bright. Okay, so maybe that's as bright as it needs to be. Anyway, um, yeah. So we've got the Format Podcast right now. We might give it some time to get some people in here. Maybe we don't really have to worry about all that anyway. But yeah, Format Podcast right here, right now. Like and subscribe. That'd be a good one. I'm trying to do more of these lives every now and then. You know, so now I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna do this. Go ahead and do it live and whatever, and then I'll slip in my head or forget. Anyway, trying to do the weekly review thing. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not getting the same reaction as everything else is. So, like with the reviews and stuff, not reviews. Like when I do it, I don't know. So we're probably just gonna go back to the old way or whatever and go live every now and then for probably something different or whatever. Just still do the live thing. But anyway, so this is as you see on the thumbnail. Revolution is a Sunday. Like I said, stuff like. So for some reason, things are just coming up really fast for me. I'm like, well, 1 minute you're like, oh, okay, I'll talk about that, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, Revolution is happening this Sunday, and you're like sitting here like, what the fuck? Totally slipped my head. But yeah, so we got Revolution 2024. It's leading up to being a really good show. For the most part, it's looking like it's going to be promising. Like it's going to be it's just going to be probably one of the best revolutions we've seen, and it kind of sucks because this revolution Sting's last match, so that's something that I knew I would be, that I would have to say one day that hey yeah it happens. Um, So yeah, so we got Sting's last match. It's a lot to take in. I'm not looking forward to it being Sting's last match. I'm looking forward to it as a pay-per-view itself. I mean, if you think about it, we always thought Sting's career was already over anyway. From when he went back to WWE, we're like, oh, he's finally come back to WWE. That's cool. That's awesome. That's something you'd never ever thought in a million years that would happen. Was Sting going to WWE and doing all that, and now we've got the AEW company, and we've also seen Sting in other companies other than the WCW or AEW, WWE, and all that. So we've seen him in TNA. He did a really long time over there. Every time he was trying to leave and retire, then he should have been. Let's say, if you think about it, the honesty of it, like he should have been retired at that point of his career. When the first time he went up to Dixie Carter and was like, I'm kind of done with this. I want to throw my boots up. Think of it as a wrestling standpoint, like the promoter, the wrestler, or whatever. You're like, oh, that's not good. You still got a lot in you. You still got a lot more years. And I can see where Dixie Carter was coming up with that, and I can see where she was seeing that, like, yeah, Sting, you've got a lot more to go, and so. And then at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go more. I'm gonna go a little more. So that's what happened with the Sting thing. So Sting should have probably retired a long time ago, and he hasn't retired yet. And he keeps, wanting to, even when he went to Jesus or all that other stuff. So it's just wild, that Sting has obviously been wanting to be done with it for the longest time, and he hasn't been able to because everybody wants him to stick around, and it's a beautiful thing. And I guess if I was Steve Borden or Sting, I would be looking at it like, this is beautiful. I've got people that's actually wanting me to stick around. So it's what it is. Whatever. But with this revolution coming up, and this is the pay per view. This is the pay per view that he debuted on, right? This is when he debuted. The year he debuted was at Revolution, right? It's just good. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about Sting and the fact that he's been in other companies, he's did other things. He's been here for me when I needed him the most, like as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're a kid and stuff, like you needed something that made you happy when you had a bad day or whatever. And Sting Sting was there for me. Just like the Undertaker, just like anybody else was, Jeff, CM Punk, anybody else has been there for me. Like during tough times, you need something that makes you happy. You watch something, do this, do that, and Sting's always been there for me. So this pay per view, it's gonna go down as the pay per view that I can't wait for, and the pay per view that I can wait for. That type deal. So it's that. Yeah, I can wait for it. I can wait for it. It's fine. But really, it's hard to because of some facts. Just Sting being the greatest of all time. Sting, everything that Sting's done in his career as well. And it's going to an end this Sunday. And I have a part of me that also wonders if this is going to be another one of those moments where Sting is saying it once again. Hey, I'm doing this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just checking my feed right now. It looks good. So, checking my feed right now. It looks good. So, kind of fucking choppy. Kind of fucking choppy. Anyway. Let's do this. I just got myself all messed up. Anyway. I just got myself all messed up. Anyway. I just got myself all messed up. Anyway. I just got myself all messed up. I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got sidetracked from my own self. So anyway. I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I just got sidetracked from my own self. So anyway. I can't. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, how are you doing today? It's good to see y'all. Um, but anyway, so with Sting, it's coming up. He's about to retire and stuff, and it just kind of sucks for me because obviously it sucks. It'd be whatever. It just sucks in general. That we're gonna be losing like a legend, icon, the man Sting. He's just one of the best ever. Um, and so yeah, that's just what it is, homeboy, and that's what it's gonna be, homeboy, and that's what it's gonna be, and always gonna be. It's always gonna be like that, homie. So yeah, I'm just sending this out to a couple people, see if they want to chime in. Shit. Anyway, homie G, Revolution. I got off track. Anyway, so we've got that going on. That's going down. We do got that. That's fucking what's up. I just wanted to check and see if like the stream was doing okay for right now. You know what I mean? So let's do that. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we did that. We got that. That is going on. Anyway, so like and subscribe. Like I said, let's get this in. Like some sin. Pull up the card again. I just I got on the spat over. But this way I can do this and do that. Anyway, so with AEW, and hold on real quick before we get into that. But anyway, So, that's another thing I wanted to check. What account am I on? Okay, that's good. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. All right. All right, cool. That's fine, but hold on. Anyway, so okay, so we got Sting, childhood favorite of mine. I love this man ever since like I was a kid. You know, I was a kid, um, and just I don't know. Just I knew it was gonna end. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew that. You know, and just going into it right now, I'm just like you know, like I don't know. We can stop talking about Sting real quick. Um, but it does kind of suck for kind of does suck. But thanks for the likes. Uh, but anyway, so yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do is and then go here. Okay. So I mean, Dynamite on AEW Dynamite last night. Dynamite was really good too. If you it was really good. We had Sting's final appearance on TBS, and Will Ospreay also spoke last night, as well. But and what's wild is Sting's last match is going to happen in Greensboro, North Carolina. Greensboro, North Carolina. I think that's when he started his whole career. I don't know, something like Greensboro, North Carolina. But another thing about Greensboro, North Carolina is that's literally 40 minutes from me. We go there quite a much. Me and the friends, we go there to Boxcar a lot. Um, Greensboro is not far. It's like 40 minutes away from us. So that kind of sucks. I won't be able to go to that, but it's whatever. But like we've got a lot going on for that show anyway. I'm trying to find like the list of matches. Okay, so here is how the match lineup looks for right now. This has all the matches in. Well, I don't know if it's in order because it looks like it wouldn't be in order because there's no. Where's the world title match at? The world title match is way up here. What I'm thinking is okay. So Darby Darpsicle. Let's call him Darpsicle. I like that. Darpsicle. Aliane. I'm just playing. Darby Allin's match is gonna be last. That's the way I'm looking at it. Because so you're saying the first match is this, second match is that, third match. I can see that. I can see that. I'm going to talk about these matches the way I think they're gonna go, the order that I think so. And I think that the way they put this was the last match is here and the first match is here, not first match here, the last match here. Because that's how my friend Jimmy Carreri, good shout out to Jimmy Carreri, Mr. Razor, Jimmy Razorblade is his wrestling name on the game. Anyway, so my boy Jimmy, he would do his match cards like that, like when we was doing the game or our figure fed. He would main event would be the first match and go down, right? And he'd go upwards with it. I went this way, so my main event would be literally last on the whatever. So we're gonna literally go based off Jimmy Carreri's thought process on this, and we'll go with it. And I think it's right. So I think he's right on it. To be honest, I was thinking as a kid he was crazy as hell. I was like, man, what the hell are you talking about, man? It don't make sense. He's like, no, this makes sense. And I was like, okay. So the first match in FTR, Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler versus the Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. Now, this match should be a promising match, and it should be a really good match, considering who's in the match. It should be fantastic. Just saying, it should be a lot better than plastic. But maybe not the swipey plastic, but it'd be better than the fig match. You know what I'm saying? You seeing two people play with the figures, it's gonna be way better than that, obviously. But anyway, but yeah, so with that match, you know, it's kind of crazy because we got the FTRs. I love them, and I'm a Jim Cornette guy, so of course FTR is like that top guys right now. John Moxley, I fucking love him. Claudio Castagnoli, I love him too. I mean, who doesn't like Antonio Cesaro? You know, who doesn't like Dean Ambrose? I was gonna call him by their old names, or Jonathan Good. I don't know Claudio Castagnoli's name, but I think Claudio Castagnoli is his real name, but not sure on that right now. But anyway, so we got that match starting it off is what is I'm thinking is going to start off. And man, I'm going with FTR. I'm going with FTR winning this. FTR for the win. The All-Star Scramble. The All-Star Scramble match. Did not know this was a thing. Oh, yeah. This is weird. Okay, so the All-Star Scramble match, this was supposed to be Meat Madness. The match type was supposed to be called Meat. See how dumb it is? Meat Madness match. Because of Wardlow being all meaty and all his muscles and stuff. That's kind of a dumb. But injuries have changed the plans. Now, is Wardlow hurt? I watched Dynamite. I watched last week. I don't remember. I really don't remember if he's hurt or not. And it wouldn't make any. Okay, so if he's not hurt, it wouldn't make any sense to not do it. Unless they don't have a lot of meaty men. I don't really know what to think about that. Okay? I don't know what to think about said thing. I can't tell you, man. So it's going to be an All-Star Scramble match, but there's no participants have been announced at this moment yet. So I'm thinking what they're going to do is this going to be one of those, you know, my head, I would be like, who's not booked? Who's not booked on this show that maybe should be booked on this show now that we've got an opening for it? Now, who should be booked? I mean, there's a lot of guys that you've picked up. There's a lot of guys that are out there that aren't being seen. And a lot of guys, and it's the same with the game, too. The AEW game's the same thing. There's a lot of guys on there missing that should be on there, and they were paying for people that should have been there on day one, but whatever. But, so I'm hoping that's like something big time. I'm hoping that has is Edge on this card? Edge is not on the card. How are we, what? Okay, so this whole card doesn't have Edge on it. Or Adam Copeland, or whatever you want to call his A. So he's not on the card. See there? Oh, there you go. And not Rusev, but Miro. Miro's not on the show. What about the ladder match? Is that what they made the ladder match into? That's not even on here. I just noticed that the ladder match is not listed on here. So is this okay? Because the Meat Madness announced All-Star Scramble. That doesn't make any sense. Because we have the Revolution ladder match too as well. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess I'll just talk about what's here, and then go and see if there's anything else that maybe I'm missing, because this doesn't make any sense. So yeah, okay, we'll just go to All-Star. I really don't know what I'm saying with that. I'm predicting the All-Star Scramble. Either it's already the ladder match and I just haven't realized it, or we're still getting a ladder match, because that would be on here. It should be on here already. Anyway, so the ladder match. This should be like, everybody's missing. Or is the ladder match gonna have Edge, Adam Copeland in it, and the other two people that were missing that should be on the show? Or is, in fact, the ladder match the scramble match? Whatever. We'll get past that, because I really don't want to. I don't feel like a dumbass for saying this, like for thinking that the ladder match and All-Star Scramble is two different matches, and everybody's going to happen. I don't feel dumb for that, but also I'm not so clear on it. So, Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita, however you pronounce it. Konosuke Takeshita. I can't pronounce it. Every time it's like there's times I pronounce it proper, and then there's times I just can't. I guess it's from joking around with the name so much, like Jim Cornette does it. But that's Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita, and that's all Will Ospreay. That's Will Ospreay. He's gonna win the match. That's it. That's the finals on that. That is what's gonna happen there. Will Ospreay and Konosuke. Now that's gonna be a match. That's gonna be a match right there. Will Ospreay is an inspiring talent. he's one of those people that he has something that people would normally say that's not that's abnormal about you, or he has something that most wrestlers you know uh, it might be harder for them to get through the wrestling, and it's autism. And that's another thing here that we support here. Autism awareness and all that here on the channel, from my good friend Sin Crowley, from the whole friend group that I have. It's a big deal in our life, and it's something to not be taken lightly of, and something to not laugh at and make fun of. Um, Something very serious that we take care of, and that's why I got that tattooed on my wrist. But so not the fact that people be like, oh, whatever, you can say all kinds of meanings to it, but that's what it means to me, and that's why I got it. um but and this is the wild part is, like, I'm getting to is Will Ospreay is autistic. And the cool thing about that is he didn't let his what we say, the defect or whatever somebody would say. I don't consider it that way, but Will Ospreay has a condition or whatever. It's not. I guess it's not that bad, but he has a condition. He has autism, and he has not let that keep him down. So that's the part of this show that I'm getting to, where it's like, don't let anything hold you back, man. You might whatever it is, don't let something hold you back. I've had people say, you know, from the music that I create or from anything that I've ever done, someone might not like it, and who cares? And but other than that, don't let anything hold you back physically either. I've never let anything hold me back, or at least not anymore. Like, because you go through these spurts in life where it does, but I'm here to say, don't let nothing hold you back. Because if, say, Will Ospreay said, all right, I'm gonna let everybody win. I can't do this. I have autism. Whatever. Well, if he would have said that and said, no, I can't do this because of this, he's already quit before he even got into it. So my thing is, he's a strong man for doing that. Will Ospreay all day. It's Will all day. I love him. Not to get mixed up with Will all day, because there's another guy wrestling. But anyway, Will Ospreay's winning that match. We have next one. Christian Cage is the champion, going up against Daniel Garcia. And good day to you. Who is this? Who is in here? Does anybody want to type in? You can type. What do you think's gonna happen between the FTR and the Blackpool Combat match? If you're on here, and you want to type. Who you think's gonna win between Blackpool Combat Club and FTR? Go ahead and type it down there at the bottom. Because we've already did that one. I'm saying FTR for the win. Then we have All-Star Scramble match. And then we have the Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita. So go ahead and say who you think is going to get that, Will Ospreay or Takeshita. I think Will Ospreay all day. The next one, Christian Cage champion versus Daniel Garcia for the TNT championship match. Champion. Okay. That match, promising. And I'm hoping it's promising in my head, because I'm not feeling like it's not, or disparaging or whatever you. I'm not feeling any way about it. I'm feeling like this could actually go down as a good match. Sizes matchup, Daniel Garcia and Christian Cage, sizes line up. So from that to the match that's going to happen Sunday, I think it's March 4th. It says it right there on the thumbnail. Or is it 3rd? I don't know. This Sunday, right, is the show. I'm pretty sure I'm just freaking being doo-doo head right here. Oh, the 3rd. Yeah, the 3rd. Christian Cage, Daniel Garcia. And I'm, okay, so Christian Cage needs to lose. So I want Daniel Garcia to win that. I'm hoping that that's my prediction goes right, that Daniel Garcia gets it, and we get a new champion on our hands. I wish it would have been Adam Copeland, Adam Copeland, Christian, whatever. But whatever. Daniel Garcia, please take this belt from him. Do your little dance, whatever that thing is. Dance all over his fucking grave. Oh, man. Then, next is the Continental Crown Championship match. So this is a big, big, big match right here. The Continental Crown Championship match. is Eddie Kingston, the champ, versus Bryan Danielson. All right. Now, that, now I said promising for, Daniel Garcia and Christian Cage as well. Now, both of those look promising just because of who's in them and the fact that these people have been champs for a while and the fact that these things could potentially happen. Eddie Kingston and Bryan Danielson. Daniel Bryan, aka Daniel Bryan, if you know, Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, whichever. That is a hell of a matchup right there. A hell of a, I don't know, man. If you were watching, okay, so if you were watching WWE during the time of Eddie Kingston was in TNA or whatever, it could have possibly have been somebody's dream match. All right, it could have possibly been somebody's dream match because Kingston, it could have possibly been someone's dream match. Other than that, I thought I had two people in here watching. No, I don't. Anyway, don't matter. Fuck it. I'm going with. Kingston. I mean, maybe. I would. Bryan. I'm going for Bryan all day because, yeah, he hasn't had a other ones. Yeah, so I'm going Daniel Bryan all day. We have Toni Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo for the AEW Women's Championship. And that should be promising as well. Oh, I see what happened. Anyway, that should be promising. And I think that'll be good too. I'm saying Deonna Purrazzo wins. Deonna Purrazzo. Just because, I know Tony's had it for a minute. So, with Tony having the shit for the title for a minute, it kind of makes sense for, it makes sense for someone else to get it. And it not be Toni Storm to reclaim it. So, that would be good. But, yeah. It's whatever. But anyway, so with that, Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna. Wait a minute. Why is it doing this to me again? Dude, I don't know what's going on. This whole, my internet right now is just not, or internet in general is not having it. Oh, there we go. My phone is just not having it. I guess my phone's just not having it right now. Anyway, so Deonna Purrazzo, Toni Storm. I'm going for Deonna Purrazzo because I know Toni Storm's been the champion for a minute. She just has. Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong for the AEW International Championship. Well, AEW, they haven't stopped now. The only person that's beaten Orange Cassidy for the belt, not any other shit, because I believe Will Ospreay said the last time he beat up Orange Cassidy. So, someone like Will's not going to lose to Orange Cassidy. But why are so many people losing to Orange Cassidy? There was this big man. Who was it? God, I don't even want to think about it. But there are a lot of people that Orange Cassidy's went up against, and you're just like, how did he beat him? It doesn't make any sense. But whatever. It is AEW, and it's the different choice that we've got here, and that's fine. I don't really care. But Orange Cassidy versus Roderick Strong, I'm not going to fucking... I'm predicting Orange Cassidy's keeping it. I mean, it's kind of like a no-brainer at this point. Who's going to actually beat Orange Cassidy anyway? Tony Khan, I hate to say this, I love Tony Khan, and I love AEW, but Tony Khan's got a hard on for Orange Cassidy. And I fucking hate to say that, but you got to think about it. You have to think about it. Jim Cornette is right about some things here. The dude wins every fucking thing, wins all his title matches against big guys, a little guy. It doesn't matter who he is. It could, he'd probably beat Chris Jericho if Chris Jericho went up against the championship. And the only person that can beat him is Jon Moxley? You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. You gots to be fucking kidding me. You're telling me Dino Douche can't get it? And I only say Dino Douche because Dino Douche, that's what he is right now. I like Luchasaurus, but he's a Dino Douche. But you're telling me nobody can get it up. It's just like I said, I hate to say it, but teacher cannot talk. Orange Cassidy was one of my favorite of all time. Like he's one of my favorites in AEW. He's my favorite, like outside of wrestling, and I love being live here on the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, and Orange Cassidy is for the win. So it's all good in the hood. And then we have, it's not even hot in here. We have Samoa Joe is the champion versus Hangman Adam Page, and Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship, whatever you call it. And that should be promising because Adam Page is from Ayers Creek, Virginia, which is not far from where I live, or it shouldn't be. It's like an hour or two, maybe 3 hours away. I don't know. It's not far from where I live in the Danville area. So he's like our hometown hero, I guess you would say, in Danville. There's a lot of people, I guess, in Danville, VA, that look at him as our hometown hero because he's from Virginia. And if you think about it, there's not a lot of world champions that's from Danville, Virginia. Or, I mean, from Virginia in general. I don't think, because Ric Flair's North Carolina. So yeah. That's what it is. So Hangman's already been the champ, so we don't technically need him as a champ again because he's already done that for Virginia. He's already done that for us. I want Swerve Strickland to win this championship. Yeah. There's quite a few reasons. I mean, to why he needs to be champion, but those aren't necessarily my reasons. But my reason for it is I've been watching Swerve Strickland when he was Shane Strickland. But before that, I think I did see some of his stuff before the mask character because he was Killshot in Lucha Underground. He was Killshot. Me and my pops would watch Lucha Underground every week, and we loved that guy, like Killshot. And then when I found out that of course, being a mask character and all that stuff takes a minute to realize who they are. Once you realize who they are, you're like, oh man, that's Shane Strickland. That's Shane Swerve Strickland. That's whose house? That's Swerve. And then when he went to WWE Cruiserweight, whatever, I was like, Pops, you know who that is, right? He's like, yeah, he looked kind of familiar, body wise, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He looks kind of familiar, but didn't he wear a mask? And yeah, a Killshot. And he's like, oh shit, that's Killshot. Yeah, that's Killshot. Oh, why did my phone do this again, bro? Anyway, I can't stand this. But anyway, I'm going for Swerve Strickland. Like I said, Swerve Strickland's the best for that. Of course, he deserves it. I'll tell you some reasons. I guess a couple reasons why he deserves it. I mean, he's been on the hunt for titles like that since he was Killshot. He went through WWE and did all that stuff with WWE just to get like whatever. Then he goes from that to he keeps it going. He kept going. He never quit. He never stopped. He never said, you know what, I ain't doing this no more. He'd never done that. He just keeps going. And Grim Emblem back bling, how to collect. Oh, you get an actual back bling from doing this? The Grim. Okay, so you play Fortnite. They had the Mosaic challenges going on, and collect 300 Mosaic tiles, and you get the Grim Emblem back bling. I was not thinking that, so now I'm gonna have to fucking do that. Anyway, so with that be it, mates. Sicko cool and pasta nana. Chingy chowing. Anyway, well, damn, this is weird. Oh, there it is. Anyway, so we would gotta move on to the next match. Okay, I don't know why it keeps fucking this up. All right. The last match is. I'm thinking just like what I'm saying is that Swerve Strickland has to have it because I mean you think about it, Swerve. Well, if he wins the championship, he would be the first African American world champion of AEW. That's the big goal here. that's the goal. That's the goal. Um, and that would be my goal too if I was a part of any company. I would. Well, I wouldn't. I'm not full blooded Cherokee Indian or Apache or nothing, but if I was full blooded Native American, that'd be definitely what I'm going for. First Native American to hold the championship at this company. Yeah, definitely. Thinking of it that way, then yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. So I'm thinking of it that way. And like, if you look at all the characters on AEW, who are some of the great African American superstars that could be world champion. You know what I'm saying? Look at that list. There's Will Ops. There's a ton of them. Now, I don't want to sit here, a ton of people. I don't want to sit here and list people all day because I've got to wrap this up at some point. But you get what I'm saying. Let's look at this though. There's only one so far that I see. One African American superstar booked on this whole show. What? But that with the ladder match, I don't know about yet. And I'm tired of thinking like this. I don't want to be thinking like this. But here's the only one on the card that I'll set up here. Because Eddie Kingston, I'm pretty sure he's not black. Or has any black in him. I'm not sure. Either way, what I'm saying here is there's only one African American wrestler on the whole. That's why I'm hoping with the whole. I'm hoping with like the All-Star Scramble and the ladder match, we get a couple. They add a couple more because it's like a whole white show. Not to be that guy to let you know that, but oh wait, Daniel Garcia. Oh, never mind. He's Mexican. He's Mexican American. He's Mexican American. Eddie Kingston is New York. He's from New York. So he's American. Tony Storm, not from America. Okay. So there's a couple here that are not from America. Samoa Joe, whatever. But of the African American background, none. But we do have one from Switzerland to make it better. We have one from Switzerland. We have one from, where is Tony Storm from? Australia? Got one from, what I'm saying, a little Australia's from Australia too. Man. Whatever. Not gonna get into it, but it is kind of not. It's kind of weird. Just kind of weird. But the last match, main event match. I hate to get on rants and stuff like that. I don't want anybody to think that I'm anything over here. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping I'm not right. Because I'm pretty sure we have a Revolution ladder match that I'm missing here. I'm pretty sure there's a Revolution ladder match here that I'm missing. But anyway, so we have Sting, Darby Allin, the champions, tag team champions, going up against the Young Bucks. Young Bucks, what do you want to call them? For the championships, right? Sting's retiring that night. There's no way in hell, unless, what would happen then? Sting, what? You couldn't. So Sting's losing. I mean, that's an obvious. That is a fucking obvious. That this is a fucking obvious. So, Sting then took the belts off of Starks and Big Bill, in which I think Ricky Starks and Big Bill took the belts from the Young Bucks, which now that Sting's leaving, Darby was talking to him doing a tag team title run, and then retire, which is a good idea, I guess. Do a little run, be tag team champions. But what's that leave for Darby? That leaves Darby with nothing now. That leaves Darby with absolutely nothing. Okay. Fix things like this. Okay. Young Bucks don't win. Here's my spin. I really don't know who they would tag up with Darb to keep the championships on Darby. If Sting was like, you know what, I'm retiring. I'm gonna give my title to this guy right here, and he's gonna be Darby's tag team partner. Give it to Danhausen and Darby. Well, they would at least look good together because they both wear makeup. They're both cool as hell. They both got good moves, and they're both talented. So why not do that? I don't know what they're going to do, but I guess the most reasonable thing to be thinking about right now, guys, is that if Sting's retiring Sunday, right? Done. Not gonna be there Dynamite. We've already said he's the last Dynamite was last night. The last Collision is Saturday. The last Rampage is Friday. So all the last shows are coming up. This is it for Sting. There's no more Sting. So you would think the most realistic thing to do would be totally, lose the belts, right? You'd be like, all right, well, my last match anyway. I'm gonna lose to the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks. I want to lose to the Young Bucks for my last AEW match. I'm gonna lose to the Young Bucks because of why? Because they're what? Because they're fucking EVPs. So now you're gonna lose the Young Bucks as the EVPs. I don't. I love the Young Bucks. Don't get me wrong. I do. I fucking do. Oh. You right now, right? Like, how do you like the Young Bucks sitting here talking shit? But the Young Bucks, since they've got theirs, Sting's gonna have a last match. That's gonna be mine. I want that, But when it was the Great Muta's last match, he faced and Sting, right? That was good because Sting was a part of Muta's career, right? So that would make sense to do that. Another thing is bringing Darby in on it is because Darby and Sting were a thing in AEW. So what would make sense? If I was Muta and I want Sting as my partner and he's with a guy right now doing a thing, they look good together. Darby probably grew up watching me because I'm Great Muta. I'm like, he had to have grown up watching me. And then, of course, that's going to be a moment for him. I'm going to give this kid a moment. Now, that works. That works. That works. That works. But to give two guys that's already been given basically the wrestling world on a silver, golden, platinum platter, like all the expensive, whatever you call it, resources here, gold, silver, platinum, all that shit. The plate is made of all the most expensive shit. It's got diamonds encrusted in it. It's got the swish. You got the Nike swish on it because it's fucking made by Nike, Prada, and all these other expensive shits, making this plate to hand to the Young Bucks' wrestling career on. That's fine and dandy, and don't take that bad. It's not that bad because the Hardy Boys are for the Young Bucks. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with the Young Bucks, but it's kind of getting irritating when the storyline now with the Young Bucks is they're the EVPs and they're taking over and they're tyrannical and they're like whatever and they're poking fun at the other company and I get it, but man, Sting's last match, thinking about it, if I had to pick two other guys in the company in AEW, I would go for the draw. I would go for the draw if the draw is worth it. But Sting and Darby Allin, well, Sting's last match, I don't know if it should be a tag match. But then again, you don't want to double book Sting. You don't want to put Sting in a tag match and then give him that one. Wait a minute, that's how I would do it. If I was Sting, hold on. If I was Sting, and I want to make two moments for Darby, I want to send Darby. I want to leave Darby in a really good spot. I don't want to leave Darby in a fucked up spot. I want to give him more than just that one match, my last match, and every other match I've given for him or gave to him. Right? I'm Sting. I tell the EVPs, okay, book the match. Shit. I was going to say, because if you're going to book it, like, in the beginning of the card, but why would... That is the whole point of the pay-per-view in the main event. So, I mean, I guess you can still do it. I mean, if, like... This is what I was thinking. Darby and Sting lose the tag team belts. Right? You don't want to set it up to where Darby gets pissed off at Sting and then beats the shit out of Sting and then they have a match at the end. You want I don't know why I want it. I mean, they're friends. I just want it. I want Sting versus Darby Allin before all of this is over. You know, I want Sting versus Darby Allin before this is all over. But I don't think we're gonna get Sting versus Darby Allin. That's the thing. Let's say they lose the tag team titles, or at some point they wrestle each other. I don't know. Whatever. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I wished it would. I would hope for it to work. Maybe it will. Who knows, man? But yeah, there it is, right there. It's right here in this picture. Maybe that wasn't an updated card. Maybe it was. I got some time here. We can. It don't matter how long this is. It's just live. I don't have to do no editing to it, so it's fine. Okay. The meat man thing. The meat match turned into the ladder match. Okay, I see now. All-Star 8-man scramble, right? But it's not a ladder match. It's just an 8-man scramble. So the ladder match, or whatever I thought it was, because I thought it was going to have a Revolution, not a ladder match, that has got changed to the All-Star 8-man scramble, which is better than Meat Madness. What the fuck was Tony Khan thinking? Oh, we're going to do Meat Madness. That's what I'm saying. He's got a hard on for these motherfuckers, man. He's not thinking with his head. He's thinking about his other head. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Anyway, nobody wants to think. We got 2 more people to be put on the show. But enter fast because the winner will be announced on Friday. So, no, this is something else. Never mind. Okay. But we have Brian Cage, Hook, Wardlow, Lance Archer or Vance Archer. Which one is he going by? It's either one. Vance or Lance Archer. Whichever one he's going by. Powerhouse Hobbs and Chris motherfucking Jericho. That's the other match that I was thinking that we had. And that's where the other... That's where... Okay. 2 African-American gentlemen. Sorry. 2 African-American gentlemen. Could be more. But I digress. I'll be Taz and I digress. Oh, we will. It'll be fine. I just thought it was kind of funny, right? Not funny. I keep wanting to say that. I think it's kind of weird that I keep noticing this, and I never noticed it before. I wonder if it's always been like this. I don't know. Maybe now I'm getting crazy in my head. But we have the ladder match thing. Okay, so I don't know who the other 2 participants are, but I'm pretty sure by the time Rampage happens or Collisions, we're going to know. But as it sits right now, I'm going with Wardlow, I guess. I might have multiple picks. Wardlow or Hook's going to win this. Because they're the ones that are the big... Back of my phone looks like. This is what the back of my phone looks like. Yeet. Got Baphomet. Yeet. That's it. Anyway. I guess that's the that's the show then, folks. That is the show. I think that's all, folks. Because I don't see anything else on this pay-per-view that leads me to think there's anything else. I know this is a ladder match. Not a ladder match. Now that we know it's not a ladder match, it's something else. And to be announced. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's the matches that will determine it. It's Magnus. Yeah, Magnus versus Matt Sydal. Whoever wins that will be added in it. So, okay. So I can talk about the scramble match since I forgot all about that. The matches booked. Magnus. I don't know who this Magnus guy is, but Matt Sydal wins that match. And oh my God, if they don't do this, I'm gonna be pissed off, mate. Who's this look like? Brian Keith, bitches. Brian Keith, bitches. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so we have Brian Keith versus Dante Martin. No. Penta El Zero Mero. Zero fear, bitches. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we got I'm saying Matt Sydal is going to be the last participant in that. I don't think it's going to be Magnus. I mean, no one even knows who the Magnus is. You know, if you're going to call it the All-Star Scramble, then do an All-Star Scramble. And Evan Bourne. Oh, wait a minute, Matt Sydal. I think that's the reason he's an All-Star, because he used to be Evan Bourne. There it is. Put Evan Bourne in there, Matt Sydal, and then the other participant, Brian Keith. So it should read like this. Okay? This is the Formatt Podcast. We go as long as we want to. We ain't got nobody, nothing holding us back here on here, girlfriend. We be going as long as we want to, girl. Anyway, girl. Jericho, Powerhouse Hobbs, Hook, Lance Archer, Wardlow, Brian Cage, Matt Sydal, and Brian Keith. Now, that's my prediction, and I'm sticking with it, bitches. Sticking with it, bitches. That is what I'm sticking with. Now, where the fuck is Adam Copeland? Phone drop. Fuck it. Bunch of chicken nugget having ass, turkey grease having mother truckers. Where is Adam Copeland at? Why isn't Adam Copeland on here? The only thing I see now with Adam Copeland is Adam Copeland coming out there, screwing Christian Cage over and letting Daniel Garcia get the belt and him do the dance all over their fucking asses. All over their asses. All over their asses. You'll never know what you're gonna get here on the live stream on the Formatt Podcast. Like and subscribe. You never know what you're gonna get. We're about to wrap this shit up. It's 52 minutes and 11 seconds. We've had a couple people jump in every now and then. Well, nobody commenting today. It's fine, because once this airs, or once this goes out, it doesn't have comments anyway. I don't know why YouTube takes away the comments that we get anyway. It's bullshit. Anyway. So I can just go on there and just spam shit. You know, spam shit. No, don't even get the fucking shit. Whatever. YouTube stupid. YouTube give me copyright infringement for no reason. They give me a copyright on my album I just put out. I had to re-put it up because I don't know. I had to take a song off of it that was actually, so I think it was just the sounds in it, like the way I do my music. I don't know. And then there's weird times I get copyrights on stuff. So that's what I'm saying. It might not even be that. I just get it's Christian Noir or Noir, Noivor, whatever. The interview with Christian, and it copyright. There's no sounds. There's no nothing. All I can think of is maybe the thumbnail got me to copyright, which that doesn't make any sense unless the company Roz, but that doesn't make any sense either. It doesn't make any sense either because I've been using. If you look on my thumbnails, there's WWE people on there, Cody Rhodes, like fucking stuff that is copyrighted. Pictures that are copyrighted are most of my thumbnails, and I just change them and change them. Right, I change them up. I do something to them. Well, I've been doing that with a lot of stuff. And that's just because, I mean, like, you know, thumbnails takes, you know, I don't have the time to do that. To, like, create a whole image, you know, like Jim Cornette has somebody drawing that shit. I'm not doing that. I just like doing it this way. You copyrighted, Christian Noir. Sorry, Christian. Got copyrighted somehow. I don't know how. I mean, I don't know how I got copyrighted. I can't re-upload it. But I don't even care. Because some of the stuff I get copyrighted on, guys, I just leave it up there. It's still getting viewed. It's still out there. So I'm just like, fuck it. If it's copyrighted, it's copyrighted. But whatever. You know. Waiting to hear from my dude. Oh yeah, my friend, he's about to get off work now, so it's a good timing to do this. Go live skiing, do my predictions of Revolution, so at least I don't forget this one. Just been a lot busy. So just been a lot busy. I'm doing like a whole lot more for my music right now. I've got it set up till April or something like that. I've got it all. I've got the music that's being released every 12th of the month. I do an album for 1 month. This one coming up this month, March 12th, is an actual album, lyrics, blah blah blah. the last album that came out was an analog album, which someone told me that my analog sucks because of a logo, but that doesn't make any sense. How does a logo, or I don't know, whatever. Some people out here in this world, don't let nobody out here like bring you down to their size. Don't let nobody down here. Don't let nobody in the comment section like distraught you or bring you out of your mind or make you think you're something you're not or whatever. Don't let people do that, because like I just released the analog this morning. It was a short one too. Man goes on there and comments. He comments, nah. The Ken Master logo on this made this shitty. And I'm just like, I've got like, trust me, people, I've gotten some really, really, really dumb comments. They don't piss me off. Actually, okay, a part of it makes me mad. Okay, and it's not the comment that's directed towards me. That does not make me mad. They'll tell me like, I was told to quit YouTube one time. That don't hurt my feelings. Saying stuff like your music works better than a laxative. My music works better than laxative. It's because I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get these people. I don't know what they meant by that. So if my music works better than laxative, I don't know if I actually get that, or even if I did think that I get that, it sounds stupid. So it doesn't sound right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So if my music's better than laxative, then shit. I'm the shit. And so someone commented on there and said that's because he's the shit. So yeah, of course. I don't know what else to take from that. I asked friends of mine. I asked people. I said, guess the comment I got today. And my friends were like, "Oh, what'd you get today? Like what comment did you get this time? Because it's like it's not every day or it's not all the time, but it's only because like not every comment's this stupid." And I go with my friends and it's like, what would you take out of this? If someone said your music's better than laxative, isn't laxative here to help you? Like if you have to take a shit, laxative's for you, right? It helps you. So it's the same thing as saying, I would think this music's better than cough syrup. Because I was sick earlier and I played your music and now I'm all better. Or I was down in the dumps. I listened to your music and now I don't know why I was in the dumps. Because damn, this music sounds like it's further in than you could ever be in, right? Whatever. My music's better than laxative. You know what? I took it as a compliment. I hearted the fucking comment and everything. So you ain't gonna get me whatever. You ain't gonna get me whatever. I do that to myself, dude. Anyway, so if my music's better than laxative, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And then the other one was, the Ken Master logo made this shitty. So a simple logo made my music shitty. A simple logo made the sound of my music change. So people just get out of here. Just quit. Just find something else to fucking say. Maybe something that's clever. Maybe something that actually sounds smart. Be smarter than these people's comments. Because these comments are stupid. They make me laugh. So maybe more comments. Maybe more so I have something to talk about on here about the comments. But for right now, my music's better than laxative. Dope. Because I'm actually helping somebody with their shitting problem. And we've learned today that a logo will ruin the sound of your music. That's like if a song's playing and I put this up like this. I just ruined the song. I just ruined it, dude. The dude's name is singing stupid. It's now he's saying because of a logo. That is not how this works, people. It's not how this works. Anyway, been an hour in here. This is the predictions and my rambling on. Hope you enjoyed it, or hope you will enjoy it. And the people that did tune in, hope you enjoyed it. And like I said, if you don't like my stuff, thumbs it down. Thumb down this video. Thumbs down this video. No, I'm just playing. Don't thumb down the video. But the reason I'm saying that is you can thumbs down it. You can thumbs up, thumbs down the video. It's not going to matter. In order to thumbs up a video, you have to literally give me a view to like it or to not. I just gave away that I'm like those people on the news. They wear a suit and regular pants on the bottom. Anyway, yeah. So, in order to like my video, in order to dislike my video, you literally have to give me a view. So I bring it. If you want to dislike my video, you have to click it to like or dislike it. So do it now. You have to click the video to like or to dislike the video. Remember that, people. If you don't want to support somebody, don't click their video. Enough said, bitch. We out.